Hi, everyone. Well, my story. I don't remember it, but some friends have figured this out for me. When I was about three, I got hit in the head with a dinner plate. Fell by accident, and it left a dent in my head, and it's still there. I can feel it. And that was the beginning of pain that was beyond belief. And for the next 11 years, I couldn't walk right and I couldn't speak right. So I was in speech therapy, and I had to wear shoes that looked like they look like Frankenstein boots. I, because I couldn't walk right, I would scrape my feet so that the toes on my feet on my shoes, my boots, were about 2 inches tall. Yep, got a lot of bullying, got beat up a lot. Ah, man. And in school, I failed every single subject, every one of them. When my parents passed, I was cleaning out the house, and my mother had all my report cards wrapped up in a rubber band, and I looked through them. When I would touch it, it didn't feel right. There was a lot of the energy. Every one of them was an F for failure. All my classes. I spent 6 years in a three-year school, seventh, eighth, and ninth grade. They kept me back every year, and the sixth year, they kicked me out. Went into the 10th grade. That lasted for a few months, and then they kicked me out of there. I've been through all the doctors, psychiatrists, talk therapy, medicines. None of it worked. And I was a knucklehead. When I was 15, it was 1965, I took my first acid trip. And LSD was pretty strong back in those days. And when that party began in 1965, it went on for about the next 25 years. It didn't stop. When it did, for the next 5 years, I was sitting in AA, I was jumping around. All the stuff that I hid from taking a lot of pot, a lot of pills. I never went to needles or anything, but I found other things to screw me up. Yeah, it was pretty easy back in those days. But those are those days. Today's I'm doing very good. And every mile I've driven to a session, every book I bought, every session I paid for, it's all been worth it. And I believe because of that, that's why I dedicated myself to helping people. And because God was the only thing that's, and the God's spirit, the angels and the spirit guides, the energies, the only thing that's really worked for me. I can't say enough about it. And um, I've never said no to anybody over money, and I won't. And all the time I've been doing this, um, there's been maybe five people taking advantage of me, and that's nothing. But I really love helping people today because I know what pain is, and I've spoken to many other healers, people who do energy and prayer work. They've been through the same. They know what pain is too. It's important to have experienced it and to understand, like, from a true perspective of going through anxiety, fear, worry, stress, you name it. What a trip. So I've I'm not there today, and it's only because of the grace of God. So there's more to my story, but that's a little bit that'll give you enough to think of where I've been and where I am today. I wouldn't trade it for anything, not for any amount of money, not any fancy car, house, palace, nothing. And to this day, I'm still getting sessions. I get probably two or three a week, And the reason why I can get 2 or 3 a week is I always have what's called an integration and fine tune adjustment that helps assimilate what has left me, what has been rearranged, what has been fixed in me, what's been healed in me. And if you've had sessions before, you know a lot of things go on that's actually beyond human comprehension. But for the most part, everybody gets better with the Spirit of God. Okay, that's about enough for now. I hope you enjoy the healing videos that I'm going to be leaving for samples. There'll be a lot of them. I love this work. Love helping people. Okay, that's about enough for now. God bless. Good day. Bye bye.